Hey y'all. Okay, y'all, this is a very sad, tragic situation here. Okay, there was a young lady named Ahyanna Baker-Griffin, 20 years old, from Dover, Delaware. She was missing and now she has been found dead in her boyfriend's apartment. And the sad thing is, after he killed her, he turned the gun on himself and killed himself. Okay, so this article right here says, breaking, missing Dover woman found dead in apparent murder-suicide. And this was published yesterday, last night actually. It says, on Thursday, November 15th, detectives from the Dover Police Department located the vehicle belonging to Daisheem Johnson, the boyfriend of Ahyanna Baker-Griffin, in the parking lot of 155 South West Street in Camden, Delaware. Based on the vehicle's location and further investigation into that location, detectives learned that Johnson was possibly residing in an apartment in that area. Detectives made entry into the apartment and discovered both Ahyanna Baker-Griffin and Daisheem Johnson deceased inside the apartment as a result of apparent gunshot wounds. Based on preliminary evidence, the case appears to be the result of a murder-suicide where Daisheem Johnson may have taken his own life following the murder of Ahyanna Baker-Griffin, according to Dover Police. The final determination on the manner of death will be made by the Delaware Division of Forensic Science Office of the Medical Examiner. Okay, and this right here that I'm going to show you, this is actually the original story, like when she went missing, okay? So I'm just going to read this to y'all real quick. It says, the Dover Police Department is seeking information in a missing persons investigation. Ahyanna Baker-Griffin, 20, was reported missing by family members on Saturday, November 10th, 2018 at approximately 3:30 p.m. by family members. Ahyanna Baker-Griffin was last seen leaving her South Queen Street residence with her boyfriend, Daisheem Johnson, 21, in a dark-colored Nissan Sentra with tinted windows in the morning of Thursday, November 8th, according to Mark Hoffman, Public Information Officer. She has missed a family function and hasn't shown up for work. Hoffman said Baker-Griffin's family hasn't heard from her since Thursday morning. The investigation is ongoing, and anyone with information is asked to contact the Dover Police Department. Callers may remain anonymous. And this is a picture of her and her boyfriend. And this is the car. And this is another picture of her. And there she is again. You know, this is so, so sad. It's so tragic. You know, a 20 and 21-year-old now dead. You know, it just, I mean, we may never know, obviously, the true reason as to why he did this, because he took his own life. But in a lot of situations, you know, it's usually because of an argument. And, you know, the person, you know, that does the killing, you know, usually they're the ones that's going to be left. Like, it could have been an argument between the two of them, and she might have threatened to leave him, or maybe she did, you know, say, okay, I'm done, you know, and he could have gotten angry. You know, a lot of times that is what happens. They don't want the other person to leave, and they go into a rage, and they kill them, and then just take their own life. Basically, like, if I can't have you, nobody else will, and I'm not going to go to jail, so I'm just going to go ahead and take my life too, you know. And it's sad. It's really sad, you know, and especially for these young people, because, you know, we've all, you know, all of us have gone through some sort of heartbreak, you know, especially in a relationship. You know, not everything's all, you know, peaches and cream like everybody tries to make it seem like it is. And, you know, but we have to know, you know, always know that, you know, if you get your heart broken or somebody upsets you or whatever, it's only temporary. That pain will go away. the heartbreak will eventually fade away, and eventually you won't even care. You know, you won't even care anymore. And it'll just eventually be a thing of the past. So don't let the temporary things in, you know, in your life at the moment, you know, don't let it affect your life for the future. You know, not in a negative way like this. You know, if anybody's listening who goes through stuff like this, just know that it will eventually go away. I know it doesn't seem like it at the moment, but that heartbreak and the pain and the anger and the hurt, all of that will go away. And nothing is worth taking someone's life, and especially taking your own life. It's never worth any of that, you know. And I mean, now here we are, you know, it's not just one person, it's now two people whose families are suffering. They're the ones that are left to suffer because of, you know, whatever went on between the two of these people, you know, and the choices that this young man chose to take. And I mean, they were both, you know, very, you know, a very attractive couple. You know, I mean, he looks like, I mean, I can see he's, you know, dressed in a uniform right here. You know, looks like maybe ROTC or something of that nature. And, you know, I mean, it looks like, you know, it looked like he had a pretty good head on his shoulders, you know. I mean, I know what he did was wrong, but it looks like, you know, he obviously made a terrible, terrible decision. He made two terrible decisions. The first was to take her life, and the second was his own, you know. But I mean, you know, you got a handsome young man, a beautiful young lady. You know, they had so much more life to live and so much ahead of them, and that was taken from them in a very, you know, in the heat of the moment. You know, just on a very impulsive move. And it's sad. It's very, very, you know, it's a very sad situation. My heart goes out to both families. You know, I pray for both of these families who have lost their loved ones. You know, and these are the ones that are always left to suffer, you know, in cases like this. So I wanted to show this to y'all. Leave your comments and feedback below. If y'all would like to send me anything, you know, you can do so in my email, or you can add me on Facebook and send whatever you'd like through there. If y'all have not subscribed to my other channel, please click on the link down below, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Till the next time I talk to y'all, have a wonderful day, and don't forget, I love y'all.